Many years ago, the sun hid behind the moon, and 6 strange symbols were forged from gold cooled in water drawn from our deepest loch. And when the last symbol was complete, the sorcery finally returned to these shores. The trees and rivers sparkled once more. But soon a vile shadow rose to spread misery throughout the land, and only one who commands the spirits of truth and virtue can defeat the dark forces so unwittingly unleashed. My name is Raven.
Another day dawns over this troubled land, and the quest continues. And our warriors move closer to their goal, to become the ultimate champion. My friends, each of you wishes to stand beside me when the final day of battle comes. But remember, that privilege can only be afforded to one. Do you have what it takes to be the victor in this contest?
I'm feeling quite confident about today because I'm quite far ahead of Beron and I'm not too far behind Versad.
I'm quite far in front of second place Kelpa, and as long as I can keep up how well I'm doing, then I'm sure I'll still be in the lead when it comes to last stand.
I'm quite confident about going into the new day because I only need 3 more gold rings to get back alive, and if Kelpa loses a few more lives, then I'll be right back in it.
Each of you began this journey with 9 lives. Beron, the emblem on your banner is the tree, but it appears your branches are wilting. Cultivate the patience of an oak, and your fortunes will change. Now, we must venture into much darker territory. This way. Behold, the blasted mountain. It is an awesome sight, is it not? And a terrifying one. My friends, in previous quests, we have travelled around this mountain. But today, we must venture beneath it. This way. This passage under the mountain is known to only a few, and fewer still dare enter it. But enter you must, if you are to retrieve gold. Quickly, my friends. The mountain has sensed our presence. We'll be safer inside. Within the shadows of the blasted mountain is a dangerous place for unwary travellers, for lava is fired at the heads of those who stray too close. But the evil spirit of the mountain is also at work within its rocky slopes. This bridge must be crossed if we are to continue our journey. One by one, you must negotiate its narrow beam, collecting gold rings as you go. But be warned, my young friends, for the mountain will try to thwart your progress at every step. Versad, you are a leader, so you will cross first. It is a daunting journey that lies ahead. You must grasp courage with both hands to cross this fuming gorge. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
I fell off the beam, it was really disappointing because I had successfully gathered both rings.
Kelpa, the mountain does not like intruders and will do all in its power to rid itself. Do all you can to fight back. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
I really regret now that I gave up at the second ring and that I didn't fight on.
Beron, with only 2 lives, you cannot fail here. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
I was really scared because it was shaking really hard, but when I got past the first boulder, I found a way of how to stay on.
I was really disappointed to find out that Beron had defeated the mountain, because if he had lost this challenge, he would have been down to 1 life. As it is, he's 1 ring away now from winning back a life.
Beron, despite the mountain's efforts, you stayed fast to your course and earned gold rings. Place them on your standard. Kelpa and Versad have suffered the anger of the mountain long enough. I must rescue them immediately from the inferno. Though fear is born in the minds of warriors, it is more often found in their legs. Yours turned to jelly and then to stone as you were dragged into the chasm. This fall will cost you dearly. Now we must travel deeper this way. Though this tunnel seems blocked, there is another way forward. You must move this great boulder along the passageway and make your escape at the far end, gathering gold rings as you go. But take care, friends, for this tunnel is also a trap for the unwary. Kelpa, you will go first. As soon as you grab the first ring, it will trigger the demon to chase. Do not let him catch you. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
To progress along this tunnel and collect the rings, the warriors must roll the boulder before them. Falling rocks are not the only danger. You may have gained the first ring, Kelpa, but the demon now pursues you. Collect more rings or escape the tunnel. It seems your choice is made. The boulder dropping opens a secret door out of the tunnel.
When I put the boulder into the hole and was getting out myself, I could actually see the demon behind me. It was really scary.
Beron, the way forward here may appear easier than it really is. For this mountain harbours many unpleasant surprises. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Beron has found the first ring, but it has triggered the demon, and if it catches him, he will be vanquished. Beron, with this gold ring, you could gain back a life, but only if you can outrun the demon that now chases you.
The worst thing about being in the tunnel was when I had to go through the bats, because they were brushing in my face, and then straight after that there was a mud pit and I got soaking wet. I'm really happy at my performance in Boulder Run, because I got 2 gold rings, which meant I came back alive.
Bersad, your fellow warriors have emerged triumphant. Will you join them in victory, or suffer another defeat? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Bersad, you have triggered the demon. You must hurry to escape the tunnel.
Inside the tunnel, it was really hard to stand up straight because it was so small, so most of the time you had to crouch down and push the boulder around. I was really nervous when the demon started to chase me, especially when I reached the hill and I started to slip a bit because I thought he was really close to me.
Warriors, this mountain's trickery was all in vain. I commend both your alertness and your speed. Place your rings on your standards. Beron, you have amassed 9 golden rings and can now win back a precious life. Now, we must travel into the smoking heart of this menacing place. Come. Here in this sulphurous place, the lava seems peaceful enough, but it may not stay that way. And though there are 3 doorways ahead of us, there is only one way out. For once the first door is opened, the lava will spit and rage, immediately engulfing all those that remain behind. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
The task before the warriors is simple.
lays a skull on each of the shells surrounding their exit door, causing it to open, allowing them to escape.
Speed can be the enemy of accuracy in this challenge, warriors.
I was really nervous before I started the challenge because I really needed to win and I needed Versad and Kelper to lose.
There wasn't much light. The only light really coming was from the lava itself.
I was quite worried when I realised I was dropping all the skulls.
I think I did so well in this challenge because I was calm when trying to get the skulls, and Baron and Kelper both rushed.
I'm really nervous going into the next challenge because I need Kelper to lose and I need to win back as many rings as I can.
Versad, your efforts have allowed you to escape the chamber and earned you 2 gold rings. Place them on your standard. Once again, my friend, you've amassed 9 golden rings and can win back a life. Now, for your comrades. Baron, Kelpa, I've saved you from certain doom, but at a price. Each of you must lose a life. Warriors, soon we will leave this hot mountain behind, but outside, a greater danger lurks. This way. These sentinels guard the exit to this volcano and are controlled by a power far greater than yours. But they must be destroyed if you are to escape this place. These ancient warriors were turned to stone in battles that raged many centuries ago, yet their powers can still be felt in this place today. Reassemble their forms, and they will help you defeat the demons that stand in your way. Remember, only one of you will emerge from this task. The others will perish at the hands of the demons. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
My strategy for stone soldiers was to try to take my time trying to find the pieces of the statue, because I thought that the other two warriors may rush.
I wasn't that confident going into stone soldiers because I'm not that good at puzzles, and I found it really hard to connect the pieces.
I'm quite worried about last stand because I'm quite far behind Versad, and although I am in second place, it's only by a few rings.
Well done, Versad. By swiftly rebuilding your ancient warrior, you have escaped the cavern and earned a gold ring. Place it on your standard. Beron, Kelpa, I have rescued you from the mountain demons, but at a heavy price. The challenges you've endured thus far are as nothing compared to the fiend you must now encounter face to face. It is time to confront the ultimate enemy. Warriors, before you lies the last stand. A place ravaged by the many battles that have raged here. And all warriors must succeed in this place if they are to make progress on the quest. But there is one who knows full well that all those who succeed here may yet confront him in the final battle. His name is Navar. You see now, my friends, what he has in store for you. But right under his nose, you have the means to escape to glory. For the portal he guards is magical. Enter, and it will transport you safely to the next stage of the quest. But do not be complacent, my young friends. For if one warrior should succeed, then Navar and his demons will redouble their efforts to destroy all those that remain.
The number of lives that you hold on your standards are vital in this challenge. Versad, you are our leader with 7 lives left, and as such, will start ahead of your fellow warriors. Kelpa, you have 1 life and 6 rings remaining, and will start before Beron, who has just 1 life and 1 ring. The first task before the warriors is to drag a key on the end of a chain to the far end of the maze in order to open a cage which contains puzzle pieces. The warriors must construct the puzzle correctly in order to banish the demon that blocks their path. The warriors must fully engage the lever if they are to vanquish the demon. Navar has now turned his wrath against you, Versad. Beware. signals must be correctly aligned, or the portal will not open.
So, Versad and Beron have evaded Nevar's wrath. They will journey onwards now to face many more challenges in the next stage of our journey. But let us not forget Kelpa, their less fortunate comrade. Kelpa, though you have finally succumbed, you can be sure of your status as a warrior. Turn your head for home now. Be proud and satisfied with all you have achieved. I will take the first steps with you and consider it an honor to do so. Soon, we will meet Versad and Beron again as they compete to become our ultimate champion. But first, 6 new recruits must battle to join them. I hope they too will show great valor in the many challenges that lie ahead. For the warrior with no courage is quickly discovered. His feet grow heavy as his mind fills with dread. But for the brave warrior, he feels fear only after the danger has passed. Kelpa, lead the way.
I'm quite disappointed that I'm going home, but I think I've learnt on the quest that I can be strong and that I can achieve my goals if I try my hardest.
Next time on Raven, 6 new warriors join the quest. Can they untangle themselves from Spider's web? Which of them will triumph in the Battle of Longstaff? And will they survive their encounter with the demon army?